Hey everybody, it's Martingly Nelson again, and I'm here with the beautiful Leah Simone, and she's giving me goddess energy right now. She just performed Vision. Tell me a little bit more of your vision behind that song.
Nice play on words.
That's all right.
Let's see. I wrote that song when I was discovering new parts of myself,
Okay.
new depths of myself that I hadn't known were there before. So a lot of introspection, a lot of setting new boundaries, wanting to be seen for those things that I now see in myself. So
Right.
that's where it came from.
Yeah, you give me a lot of like divinity. You got the essence like of a goddess. Like even when you were performing, does spirituality play a part in how you write your music?
Maybe. I think spirituality is a part of the human existence.
Okay.
So we are spiritual beings and we can't separate ourselves from that. So in that sense, yes, it has a lot to do with how I write my music and where it comes from, because songwriting is a spiritual process. It's a release, you know, you're cultivating these experiences and then trying to translate them to an audience or to yourself, really. So yeah, it's a spiritual process.
So during your artistry, because artistry, like you have to be pretty in tune with yourself, right? To write music for other people to be able to relate to. What are some things you discovered about yourself in your time as an artist?
Oh, that's a heavy question. I mean, obviously, I'm a sensitive human being. I have always been a bit. I'm a Scorpio, so we are. It's true that we are passionate. We are water signs, so we're emotional. We can feel other people's emotions, even if they're not saying them. So, yeah, I think that through writing, I have discovered that I am a lot more intuitive than I thought I was, and that I gave myself credit for. So with that, I know there's like a responsibility to be a conduit, essentially. So yeah, I'm having a moment here on the original question, but yeah, I feel like that's the most that I've discovered about myself, is just being a conduit, being a vessel. Because everything that I'm saying and putting out, like what people perceive from my music, is not me. It's like source, you know? I'm
Right.
just a vessel for that release or healing or whatever someone is finding from my music or why they're listening to me. So, yeah, just
So you said something there.
selflessness.
You tap into source. How do you do it? Like, how do you tap into your source? You know, like, for me, I can't say I'm always tapped in. Like, I have to meditate, or I have to pray, or I have to like spend some time alone. You said something about introspection, and I think that's always getting in tune with source, because we come from source, right?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you do it? How do you kind of get into that zone where you can really tap into your intuition?
I don't think it's something that I do. I think it's something that happens outside of me, that causes me to have those moments. Like earlier, we were in the dressing room and we were all talking about like how all of our friends have just been emotional and like everybody had to go in their little caves right now, and we'll come back together when we're ready to.
Yeah.
So that's a real thing, and I believe in like astrology and all that. So I do believe that there are always like higher energies that are pushing and pulling us where we need to be. So yeah, I feel like those moments come to me not because of me, but because I need them to become like the next version of myself. So yeah.
So what are you hoping the next version of yourself, what do you hope that the next version of yourself does in terms of impacting your audience and the people listening to you?
I hope the next version of myself just does it, like just does the things. Like I feel like I know and have known that I have a gift, and you're not supposed to let your gift go to waste.
Right.
So I say that to say, like, even through all the experiences that I've had and like the moments where I'm like, I'm not writing about this, this is too much, like, I can't write about this, you know, I have not written a new song in over a year.
Wow.
I'm just gonna be honest. There are people, some songwriters write every day.
Right.
Some songwriters write once a week or once a month. I only write when like I know there's something that needs to be said. I'm not gonna just, you know. So anyway, yeah, I feel like that intentionality.
Yeah, that's really good, and it seems like you trust your process too, because I think sometimes we can make music by volume, right, and just sell, but then there's really no impact. It's like here today, gone tomorrow. But that music that someone spent time and intention behind, I think that music is what ends up being timeless, you know. And even here on set, when you were singing, we felt that, like we felt you, you know. And I think that's when music has the most impact. But I wanted to ask you another question. It seems like you've become pretty in tune with yourself and your calling. What would your message be to someone that's still searching for their calling?
Trust yourself. Trust that what you've been given is meant for you to use. It's your tool in this world, so, and it's not about you, mostly. That's the biggest message that I've had to learn and receive, is that it's not about me. So all of the moments where I'm feeling insecure or feeling like I don't have it, or, you know, it's not gonna happen or whatever, it's not about me. It's about whoever is supposed to be impacted by me or by my existence. So yeah, my message would just be to like do the things that you know you should be doing, and don't question it. Don't question your talent or your worth or anything like that. Just do what you're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And thank you for continuing to be a vessel, you know, a conduit. I love that word. So yeah, thank you for being here with us today. Where can everybody find you?
You guys can find me on all social media platforms, all streaming platforms, everywhere. I am Leah Simone Music, so it's Leah, Simone like Nina Simone with an I, Leah Simone Music. No spaces, one big long word. That's where you'll find me.
All right, thank you again for joining us here on the 12th hour. And you guys stay tuned for our upcoming episodes, and thank you for joining us today. Peace.